Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Jesse and I make videos on budgeting, saving money, paying debt, and also doing some saving money challenges. If this interests you in any way, please consider subscribing. I upload videos 3 times per week. Now with that being said, let's get into today's video. Today's video is going to be week number 3. If you're interested in watching the first 2 videos of the challenge, I'll put it right here on the card in the right hand corner. That way you guys can go check it out after you see this one. So those of you that are new, I just want to give you guys a little explanation of how this challenge works for the new year 2020. If you see right here, this is a water bottle. This is where we're basically saving all of the quarters, all of the pennies, dimes, nickels, every time we go out to eat, or every time we use cash out at the store or anywhere else, right? Every time we get some change, we'll put it in this jar or water bottle that you see right here. But for today's video, the important one is this big red bucket that you see right here, and I'll explain how we're doing this challenge. So this challenge is pretty fun. So it's been very interesting to see how much money we've actually been saving. Okay, so this is how it's going to work. Every time we go out to the store, go to restaurants or anywhere else, if we do get some cash back, so if we get a $1 bill, a $5 bill, or a $10 bill, we're going to go ahead and put it in this bucket. Now if you saw last week's video, we ended up having $337. So we're going to count it in a bit together, so make sure to watch the entire video so you guys can see how much money we have so far from last week to today. Now one thing I do want to mention before we start counting all this money, the goal is to upload weekly videos on this challenge every Wednesday. Make sure to turn on those notifications, that way you guys get notified when we upload every Wednesday. Okay, now with that being said, let's go ahead and open up this jar. As you guys can see right there, all the cash is right here. Let me know in the comment section right now and just take a wild guess and see how much money, or just guess how much money we're gonna be counting today. So I'll give you guys a second or two, that way you guys can go ahead and guess. So go ahead. Alright, so I think that's more than enough. So let me take out all this cash. Now one thing I do want to mention, it's a lot of money, and making sure, see, I always have to double check the bucket because there's some cash that we always miss. Now let me fix the camera. Now one thing I do want to mention, I'll be getting some suggestions as far as some of you guys have been asking me to basically separate all the ones, all the 5s or the 10s, and honestly that makes sense. I totally agree. But the reason I do it like this is to make it a little bit more fun for me, to make it a little bit more fun for you guys, so we can know exactly how much money we're going to be counting. And actually, I like counting the cash. I like making the money face one way. It makes it a little bit more fun when we're counting it out. Okay, so what we're going to do first, we're going to get all the denominations and separate them. Okay, so if you notice here, there's already some of the denominations facing one way, or some of these bills already basically stacked together, and that is because since we've been counting it for the last few weeks, they've already stayed that way. Okay, so how about we just get all the ones first, just to make it easier on ourselves, and it might take a little bit longer because I like them facing one way. Okay, that's just me. Let me know in the comment section if you're that way as well. I don't know why. I feel like ever since I was a little kid, I've always liked my cash facing one way. Okay, but it's totally up to you. I've seen videos where people have the cash facing a different way, and that can be a little triggering for me. Sometimes I'll just click off the video and we'll go watch another one. But that's just me. So as we are basically getting this cash ready, let me know in the comment section right now. Just take a wild guess and let me know what's going to be your guess, what's going to be your count before we start counting everything. Okay, now one thing I do want to say, of course we are going to have more dollar bills, and that is because every time we do get change, we always tend to get more dollar bills for some reason. Okay, now I also want to mention this. If you are new, you might be asking yourself, well, I don't use cash, Jesse. How am I supposed to do a challenge like this if I'm always using a debit card? Well, that's totally fine as well. The reason is because there's a thing called cashback, right? So if you don't have any cash on you, the thing that I would suggest is just to get cash back. I think cash back, let me see, cash back is a great way to do this challenge if you're the type to never really carry cash. Believe me, I used to be the same way. I've been carrying a little bit more cash lately because we're doing that envelope system. If you're interested in how we basically budget, we do use the cash envelope system, and I'll put videos up here that you guys can go check them out as well. That way you guys can start budgeting. Okay, but again, I think that if you use only debit card, okay, as you can see right here, some of my dollar bills are a little mixed up. I'll go ahead and fix them right now. But let me just try to get all of them. Now again, if you just use debit card, always ask for cash back, or whenever you can. You can get a $5 cash back. You can get $10 cash back, depending what kind of challenge you want to give yourself. Go ahead and do it. Okay, or if you just want to do quarters, that's totally fine as well. When it comes to the quarters, my parents have always done that every year before they go on vacation, their yearly vacation, and every year they always are able to save up around like $400. Pretty amazing when you're just saving up just quarters, dimes, nickels, and pennies, right? So again, make sure to try to do any challenge. Maybe you don't have to do it for the whole year. Maybe you just want to do it for 6 months. That's totally fine as well. Okay, let me see. Making sure we have all the dollar bills. And then we're going to go ahead and count it up. Okay, so there we go. Okay. Some of these dollar bills are very old. Let me put the cash, make sure the cash is all in here, okay? So, I can't believe I almost missed this one. Alright, so let's go ahead and get this. Is that all? Let me see, give me a second. No, right here. This one right here, this one's hiding. Alright. Look, I don't know, I really don't like this desk because of this hole, because I feel like I need to double check right now, make sure none of the cash fell down. But for now, this will do the trick. Okay, so I think that's it for ones. Let me go ahead and put it here for now. Now let's collect the fives. Okay, let's collect the fives. So again, last week we were at $337. Do you guys think we're gonna break the 400 mark? I kind of feel like we are. I feel like the cash has been getting a little bit bigger, so I think we might end up breaking that $400 mark. If we break the $400 mark, that's insane. Now the reason I like this challenge so much, as you can see here, we're counting the money and all that, but the reason I like it so much is because not only are we saving money, but the reason it makes it fun is because if we weren't to be really putting this money aside, literally this cash would just be going, like, we would literally be spending it on anything, right? So I think it makes it more fun knowing that we're saving this money. Now you might be asking, so why are we doing this? So one of the things, or one of the reasons we are saving this is to, one, just to try it out. It's something fun just for the new year, but I think also maybe paying some debt at the end of the year, or maybe taking a nice vacation. Either or works best for us. Okay, so again, that's some of the reasons why we're doing this challenge. Okay, so the fives are there. Let me get the tens. The tens, we shouldn't have that many. Let me see. Like I mentioned, I always like facing them one way. So tens. Let me put it right there. Yeah, we don't have too many tens this time. Most of them are on the ones, the fives, and the tens, okay? So we're good to go. Let me just fix the camera real quick. Okay, so we have fives, we have tens, fives, and ones. So I think we're gonna get the hard part out first. We're gonna be counting the ones. The ones is the bigger stack, and it looks like the stack of the ones did get bigger, as you can see right here. All these ones did get a little bit bigger. Okay, so let's go ahead and start counting. Let's start off with the ones, all right? So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100. So we have 100 right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So we have $117 in dollar bills. Okay, now let's count the fives. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44. So we have 44 fives, which is equals to $220 just on the fives. Okay. So let me put that to the side. So I know it's a little messy. Let's count the tens. One, let me see. Let's count the tens. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we have 11 tens times 10. So we have $110 in tens. Okay. Now, let's do the math. So hopefully you guys can see the calculator. So we have $117 in dollar bills plus 220 in fives plus 110 in tens. So you guys can see there we have a total of $447, guys. $447. This is insane. I can't believe we actually so from last week minus 337, we actually put aside $110, guys. $110 were added to the stack. See, that's what I'm talking about, guys. This is something just fun we're doing between myself and my wife. If we weren't really to be putting this money to the side, we could have literally just spent this on anything. Literally just on anything that we didn't really need, right? So putting this money to the side, not only are we saving, not only is it fun, but we're being more cautious about where each of these dollars are going, because as I mentioned, this could have gone anywhere. So it's better to be putting it in that little bucket and saving it and see how much we actually end up saving for the whole year and use it for something that's useful. So again, guys, you don't have to do tens, five, and ones. If you only want to do ones, go ahead and do ones. If you only want to do the quarters and the dimes, nickels, and pennies, go ahead and do that. But at least try to do something. The goal for me here is to try to motivate you guys to save money. Always save money. Don't just go out and splurge. Of course, it's, you know, we should splurge here and there to have fun, but always making sure we do have something saved for any type of emergency. We're using this money for fun, but who knows? In this year, if we end up needing it for an emergency, we're gonna go ahead possibly and use it. Okay. But that's it for today, guys. Other than that, subscribe, like, comment, all that good stuff, and let me know in the comment section right now if you're going to be doing some sort of challenge for this new year. Other than that, that's it for me today. I will be uploading these videos on a weekly basis so you guys can see how much we're adding to the stack and how much money, you know, we're gonna end up saving. Other than that, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys later.